Assalamualaikum everyone. I am Muhammad Syamil Izzat bin Mahdi.
Hi, I am Muhammad Sarudin bin Muhammad Sahari.
I'm Nur Hudaibah binti Muhammad Ghazali.
For academic writing, we decided to analyze an article titled Pronouns of Politics, the use of pronouns in the construction of self and other in political interviews by Nicolette Ruth Bramley as our primary source. Based on our analysis, we found that the author commonly used pronouns. Pronouns are words that replace nouns to make sentences less repetitive and easier to understand. Pronouns are essential tools in language, helping us avoid repetitive and clunky sentences. Pronouns enhance clarity and precision in academic writing by improving readability, avoiding repetition, and maintaining coherence in the text. We have analyzed two types of pronouns, which is personal pronouns and possessive pronouns. We will guide you through how these pronouns are used in academic writing and why they are important. Before we go any further, these are the data that we have collected in our article. So as you can see here, the first data is possessive pronouns, which is his and our. And the next one is personal pronouns, which is they and I.
Now, let's begin with possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns demonstrate ownership or possession by stating that something belongs to someone or something. They are used to prevent repetition by replacing nouns. These are the examples that we obtained from the article, which is his and our. The pronoun his enhances clarity and precision in the sentence by avoiding redundancy and maintaining coherence. First, by avoiding redundancy, without the pronoun his, the sentence would need to repeat the noun or use an extended phrase to specify whose advice is being referred to. For example, without the invaluable advice, by using his, the sentence eliminates the need to repeat the subject's name or description, making it more concise. Next, by maintaining coherence, the pronoun his connects the sentence to a previously mentioned or implied individual. This connection helps the reader or listener understand the subject without additional explanation, maintaining the logical flow of ideas. Pronouns like his are shorter and more natural to use in sentences, helping the text flow smoothly. Repeating the noun every time could disrupt the rhythm and make the sentence feel awkward or repetitive. Next example of possessive pronoun is our. The pronouns our enhances clarity and precision in the sentence. First, by avoiding redundancy. Without our, the sentence would need to repeatedly identify or elaborate on the group, making it unnecessarily wordy. For example, I look forward to the day when all the PhD theses of my colleagues and myself are lined up on the shelf together. Using our eliminates the need to specify the group explicitly, keeping the sentence concise. Next, maintaining coherence. The pronouns our creates a clear connection between the speaker and the group, likely peers or collaborators, signaling shared ownership or collective involvement. This coherence ensures the reader understands that the thesis belongs to the speaker and their peers without additional clarification. In summary, our enhance the sentence by avoiding repetition, ensuring logical connection, and promoting a natural cohesive flow. It conveys shared ownership in assessing and engaging manner.
Next, I will explain about personal pronoun. Personal pronoun are words that replace specific noun referring to people or things. They indicate who is speaking. There are few examples of personal pronouns that we found in the article, which is they and I. The pronoun they enhance clarity and precision in the sentence by first, avoiding redundancy. Without they, the sentence will need to repeatedly specify or elaborate on the group or individuals by referred to, which will make it unnecessarily wordy. For example, the mentors has been tirelessly supportive. Using they replace the need to name the group or individual again, keeping the sentence concise and avoiding repetition. Second, maintaining coherence. The pronoun they create a clear link to previously mentioned or apply group or individuals. It ensures that the reader understands who is being referred to without the need for additional clarification, maintaining the logical flow of the text. In summary, the pronoun they avoids redundancy by eliminating the need to restate the subject, ensures coherence by referring back to an already introduced group, and maintains flow by keeping the sentence natural and concise. Next, the pronouns I enhance clarity and precision in the sentence by first, avoiding redundancy. Without I, the sentence will need to implicitly state that subject or rephrase it, which could make it unnecessarily wordy and or awkward. For example, this author is indebted to any parlance. The using I directly specifies the speaker, eliminating the need for a formal or detached construction. It also functions in maintaining coherence. The pronouns I immediately identifies the speaker and create a personal connection between them and the acknowledgement. This ensures coherence as the reader knows exactly who feels indebted without needing to deduce it from context. In summary, I enhance clarity and precision by making the statement concise, personal, and easy to follow, while avoiding redundancy and ensure a seamless flow.
To sum up, pronouns play a vital role in academic writing by improving clarity and reducing redundancy. By understanding their types and functions, writers can enhance the flow of their arguments and maintain a professional tone. Whether you're drafting a research paper or analyzing text, using pronouns effectively is key to clear and concise communication.
Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Nurmazatul Husna.
My name is Haibah Hakimah binti Kamaruddin.
My name is Muhammad Hailil Hanis.
For spoken English, we decided to use news from BBC News as our primary source. We analyzed the video titled How Do Heat Waves Affect Our Mental Health? Using the transcription generated by YouTube's automated tools. Based on our analysis, we found that the simple present tense and simple past tense were the most commonly used. This guided us in selecting these two tenses as the focus of our presentation. We will guide you through how these two tenses are used in spoken English, particularly in news reporting, and comparing formality between those two.
Now let's begin with an overview. Simple present tense and simple past tense play a crucial role in how information is conveyed, each serving different functions. The simple present tense is commonly used to describe ongoing events, general facts, or habitual actions, providing a sense of immediacy. The simple past tense, however, refers to actions that have already occurred, offering closure and emphasizing past events. Spoken English is being analyzed here because the way these tenses are used affect how information is perceived, whether it's a live report or documentary. These are few examples of the simple present tense and simple past tense found in the transcription of BBC News video during its 10 minutes duration. Let's take a closer look at the simple present tense. This tenses is often used in live news reporting to describe ongoing events or general facts. For example, every morning Mr. A strolls the office at 9 a.m. The word strolls convey a casual, leisurely action which make the tone relaxed and less formal. Other than that, it's true within a given region, contractions are typically used in spoken or casual written English to mimic natural speech, which create a relaxed and conversational tone. Avoiding contractions in formal context signals a deliberate and careful choice of word which is associated with professionalism.
Next, let's explore how the simple present tense varies in formality. For instance, every morning, Mr. A arrived at the office at 9 a.m. The verb arrive is neutral and objective. It simply states the act of reaching a location without implying any particular manner or mode. This makes it more formal and suitable for professional or official communication. The second example mentioned by Haiba is true within a given region. To make it sound formal, it is true within a given region. It uses the full form without contraction, which is standard in formal contexts such as academic writing, professional communication, or official reports. It is better suited for essay, research paper, or formal speeches where professionalism is the key. Now moving on to the simple past tense. This tense is used to describe action that have already been completed. For instance, a study of expecting mothers who experienced Hurricane Sandy in 2012. The verb experience could be considered less precise or neutral, which may contribute to a perception of informality. It describes a general interaction with an event but does not specify the nature or extent of the involvement. In formal context, precision is often prioritized. The next example is they saw their parks and local green areas totally dried out by the heat. The verb saw can be considered informal because it refers to direct physical observation or experience, so it's less specific and carries a more casual tone. It doesn't capture the depth or significance of the event, which would be expected in more formal context.
Similar to the present tense, the simple past tense also adapts to different levels of formality. In formal context, phrases such as a study of expecting mothers who underwent Hurricane Sandy in 2012 is formal because it conveys a more serious and detailed sense of experiencing something significant, such as a traumatic or impactful event. Underwent is also used in formal contexts, particularly in academic, medical, or research settings, where it implies a process of experience that is not merely observed but actively entered or lived through. The second example mentioned by Hanis is they saw their parks and local green areas totally dried out by the heat. To make it sound more formal, it has to be they observed their parks and local green spaces being completely desiccated by the heat. The verb observe is considered formal because it suggests a more deliberate, thoughtful, and analytical act of watching or perceiving something compared to the more casual saw. Additionally, observe is a more specific verb in a formal writing as it is often linked to scientific, medical, or scholarly work where the emphasis is on careful observation and recording of information.
In summary, the simple present and simple past tense play distinct roles in news reporting. The present tense conveys ongoing events or general facts, while the past tense reports completed events. Understanding their functions help enhance the clarity and formality of new communication. The use of these tenses contribute to effective communication by ensuring that information is presented clearly, accurately, and appropriately for the context.
Sentences are the building blocks of storytelling, and in Guy de Maupassant's The Necklace, they do more than just tell the story. They shape its emotions, pace, and tone. Hi, I'm Shakir, and today we're diving into how different sentence structures, simple, compound, and complex, create the magic in this literary masterpiece. We'll explore their roles in the narration, analyze examples, and discover how they impact the story's themes. Let's unravel the story one sentence at a time. Before we dive into the examples, let's quickly review sentence types. Firstly, simple sentences. A simple sentence consists of a single independent clause that expresses a complete thought. It typically contains a subject and a verb. For example, Mathilde was unhappy. This structure is effective for conveying clear emotions and facts succinctly. Secondly, compound sentences. These sentences contain two or more independent clauses connected by coordinating conjunctions, such as and, but, or. They allow for more complex ideas and relationship between thoughts. For instance, she wanted to be rich, but she married a clerk. This structure adds depth by juxtaposing contrasting ideas. Lastly, complex sentences. A complex sentence includes one independent clause and at least one dependent clause. This structure provides additional context or information that enriches the narrative. An example would be, although she was beautiful, Mathilde felt she deserved more. This type allows for more nuanced expressions of cause and effect. The first simple sentence is she was beautiful. This sentence contains a subject, she, a verb, was, and a complement, beautiful. This sentence establishes Matilda's beauty as a defining trait that fuels her aspirations and dissatisfaction with her life. It sets up the reader's understanding of why she yearns for more than what she has. The second simple sentence is she had no jewels. This sentence contains a subject, she, a verb, had, and an object, no jewels. This highlights her lack of wealth and serves as a catalyst for her longing for luxury. The simplicity of this sentence underscores Matilda's stark reality against her dreams. Now, let's move to compound sentences. The first compound sentence is she dreams of wealth and she felt miserable. This sentence contains two independent clauses, she dreamed of wealth and she felt miserable, and they are connected with a coordinating conjunction and. This juxtaposition emphasizes the contrast between her dreams and her reality, deepening the reader's understanding of her character's despair. It illustrates how her aspirations are constantly thwarted by her circumstances. The second compound sentence is her husband wanted to please her, but he could not afford it. This sentence contains two independent clauses, her husband wanted to please her and he could not afford it, and they are connected with a coordinating conjunction but. This illustrates the tension within their relationship stemming from financial limitations. It highlights the sacrifices he makes for her happiness while also showcasing Matilda's relentless dissatisfaction. Lastly, let's take a look at complex sentences. The first complex sentence is when she saw the invitation, she felt despair. This sentence contains a dependent clause, when we saw the invitation, and an independent clause, she felt despair. This sentence conveys the cause and effect relationship between receiving the invitation and Matilda's emotional turmoil. It emphasizes how external events trigger internal feelings, enhancing reader empathy. The second complex sentence is, although they were poor, they managed to buy a new necklace. This sentence contains a dependent clause, although they were poor, and an independent clause, they managed to buy a new necklace. This highlights her determination despite financial struggles, showcasing their commitment to maintaining appearance at all costs. Maupassant strategically employs these sentence types throughout the necklace to create emotional depth and complexity. Simple sentences are used effectively to convey clear emotions and facts about Matilda's life quickly. They establish key traits and feelings without unnecessary embellishment, allowing readers to grasp essential elements without distraction. Compound sentences reflect the complexity of Matilda's desires versus reality. They allow readers to understand her internal conflict more fully by presenting contrasting ideas side by side. This structure also helps maintain narrative flow while emphasizing pivotal moments in Matilda's journey. Complex sentences deepen the narrative by illustrating relationship between events and emotion. They provide context that enriches character development and enhances thematic elements such as aspiration versus consequence. By using complex structures, Maupassant invites readers to Matilda's psyche, making them feel her struggles more intensely. Using appropriate sentence types is crucial in storytelling as it affects pacing, clarity, and emotional resonance. Varied structures keep readers engaged while conveying deeper meanings about character motivations and themes.